Hey guys, Station X here, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that's pretty special today. We're going to be looking at a PS4 controller, but it's not going to be any PS4 controller. What I have here is a GameStop PS4 controller, and this is not like a weird third-party one, but like a legit like DualShock 4 from Sony that has the word GameStop on it, specifically Managers Conference Nashville 2019, and it says GameStop reboot on the top of it. Now, what this is here is that basically GameStop has a managers conference every year, and for 2 years in a row, as far as I know, the Sony decided to make a DualShock controller, and they did one for 2018, and then this one's the 2019 version. And while these aren't like the most rarest thing on the planet, because there's a lot of GameStop managers, well, at least at the time, this thing is not common, let's just say. And so with that being said, this thing does command a bit of a price online. So like, for instance, this one I had to pay like $140 for. So, and like, this is sealed too. Like, this is brand new, never been opened. The box is in a bit of a, you know, it's okay. It's seen better days, I would say. Like, it's got some dents and stuff, but for something that I want to say is 4 years old now, you know, I'd say it's still in pretty good shape. The only difference between a normal PS4 controller and this, with the box at least, is the fact that, like, this one says, you know, wireless controller 2019 GME Conference Edition for PS4, has the GameStop reboot logo here, which I don't know what reboot means as far as like for GameStop. I've never seen it before other than this controller. You have the reboot logo here. Everything else looks the same here, and it says on the bottom here, congratulations on an amazing year. Thank you for your continued PlayStation support, and yada yada. And also here we have promotional item not for resale. We have this the specific SKU, I think, and factory recertified. So that's pretty cool with that. Now, I will say I'm not gonna open this thing because obviously it's very rare and I bought this sealed on purpose, but I do have a second one, which is a pre-owned one, and I have a funny story on how I acquired this. But something I also forgot to mention too is that this is in the original style for the PS4 boxes, because I think later on they did make boxes in like this new flat windowed style instead of having it like the plastic kind of cover the entire like shell of it basically. But this one's a pre-owned one, and how I acquired this one is basically, for whatever reason, GameStop got like a refurbished version. Basically this came from the warehouse, so that's pretty remarkable, honestly, because that meant someone had to trade this in. This was broken, and then it got sent to another GameStop after it was fixed, which is pretty interesting. We could see here that the logo here, this one, part of it's a little faded compared to this. Like, this is like, you can clearly see how bright the logo is on here, whereas here, like, the grays and stuff are kind of fading in a bit. But really, you could see that with this one and this one, that there's nothing really special about the controller other than the touchpad, really. Like, even the colors, like the camo is like any other camo controller, just with the GameStop touchpad. Same thing with this blue one, which I really like that it's blue. We have this GameStop one here. I do think they have a red one, which I would have loved to have had a red one, because obviously GameStop's very known for having red. But yeah, this is the physical controller. Feels pretty good, obviously. I think the batteries are dead on it, because it's been a while since I've had these for a while now, but I felt like the time was right to finally make a video on this, and it wasn't going to be a very long one today, because basically there's not much different compared to like regular PS4 controllers. The only other thing I will add is that this is not the only type of special Sony PlayStation controllers that Sony themselves have done for promotional things. Like, Sony made PlayStation 4 controllers based off of their own achievements and things like that. Like, they had a customer service one, and they had like a sales rep one or something like that. And like they have different things in that kind of category where it's like celebrating kind of like a milestone or some kind of accomplishment or whatever, doing something special. But that'll be about it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And as always, if you guys enjoy my content, a like and subscribe really helps the channel out. And I've been Station X. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.